She was determined to keep it hidden.
Welcome back to Director's Choice. Theories in the animation world are a dime a dozen. There's a new one popping up every other day. Today we'll be looking at a particularly interesting theory. This theory explains why Mother Gothel from Tangled knew so much about the magical flower and all its unique abilities. The theory claims that Mother Gothel is actually Meg from Hercules. It also draws a few undeniable similarities between the two characters. To top it all off, you're about to find out where the Sundrop Flower really came from. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Mother Gothel. Mother Gothel is one of the main characters in Tangled. She's quite mysterious, so little's known about her throughout the movie. This new theory creates a backstory for Gothel that ties into another Disney movie. It proves that before Mother Gothel was Mother Gothel, she was Megara, Hercules' wife. The Sundrop Flower. In Tangled, there's a magical flower called the Sundrop Flower. This flower saved Rapunzel's mother, gave Rapunzel her long blonde hair, and the magical aging delaying powers that Mother Gothel took advantage of. The Sundrop Flower is a heavenly plant that was created when a drop of sunlight fell from the sky at night. A long time ago, a golden flower grew after a single drop of sunlight fell to the ground from the heavens. The flower had many unique abilities, including healing injuries, sickness, and fatal wounds. It could also be used to preserve youth, but the user would need to use it often for them to remain young. But how does a drop of sunlight fall from the sky? And wouldn't it burn the earth to a crisp instead of growing a magical healing flower? It makes no sense for a drop of sunlight to form a flower, and that's because it wasn't a drop of sunlight. Hercules created the Sundrop Flower. This theory suggests that the Sundrop Flower was created by Hercules and not a drop of sunlight.
Here, keep those away from the baby.
In the Hercules movie, Hercules falls to Earth from Olympus at night. If you compare the two scenes, you'll notice that Hercules' fall looks just like the sundrop that fell from the sky in Tangled. So this theory claims that it wasn't a drop of sunlight that caused the magic flower to grow. It was Hercules. When Hercules fell to Earth in all his golden glory, he created the Sundrop Flower. Hercules has also been compared to the sun on a few occasions. For example, Hades said, "There's the little sunspot," when he approached baby Hercules in the movie.
Oh, there's the little sunspot, little snoochie. And here is a sucker for the little sucker.
Mother Gothel is Meg. So now it's time to get into what connects Mother Gothel to Hercules. We've seen how Hercules connects to the Tangled story, but where does Mother Gothel fit into all this? And how are she and Meg the same person? Have you ever wondered why Mother Gothel knew so much about the Sundrop Flower? She knew where to find it, what it could do, and even what song to sing to it. She knew all this because she knew where the flower came from. As Meg, Mother Gothel met Hercules, so she knew who actually created the flower. Meg outlived Hercules because he gave up his immortality to be with her. Men with pointy teeth. Another detail that shows the connection between Meg and Mother Gothel is Hades. In Tangled, Mother Gothel warns Rapunzel to beware of men with pointy teeth. At first, this may seem like just an exaggeration from Mother Gothel to make Rapunzel stay away from the world.
Can't I go outside?
The outside world is a dangerous place.
But maybe there's more to it. There are several scary guys in the Disney universe, but only one of them has pointy teeth, and that one is Hades. And in the Hercules movie, Meg used to work for Hades. This means that when Mother Gothel mentioned men with pointy teeth, she was actually talking about Hades. Love. Love is one of the most powerful forces in any Disney movie. It was Meg's love for her boyfriend that led her to giving up her own soul to save him after he died. Sadly, her boyfriend left her for another woman not long after she sacrificed herself. Meg's ability to love and understanding of the power of love can also be seen in trace fragments in Mother Gothel. When Flynn is wounded, Mother Gothel allows Rapunzel to heal him. She does this because deep down she understands what it is to love someone that much. "You big lug." The last similarity between the two characters is a phrase that only has been said by the two of them. Both Mother Gothel and Meg say "you big lug" in their respective movies, making them the only characters in the Disney universe to use that phrase. Mother Gothel is the evil queen from Snow White. We've gotten to the point of the video where we look at all the other possible theories that surround a character. This theory claims that Mother Gothel is not Megara. Instead, she is the evil queen from Snow White. Both characters share several uncanny similarities that we just cannot ignore. But first, let's get into Gothel's backstory according to this theory. In the beginning, Gothel found the Sundrop Flower and used its magical powers to stop herself from aging. She continued doing this for several years, and then down the line she married Snow White's father. The widowed king was desperate for companionship, and Gothel was desperate for power. This is where the story of Snow White begins. At the end of Snow White, the evil queen falls off a cliff and presumably dies, but her body's never shown. The theory claims that after Gothel failed to kill Snow White, she used magic to fake her death. Life goes on for Gothel, as she continues to use the magical flower to preserve her youth. But then, centuries later, Rapunzel's parents need the flower, and she loses it. This leads to the events in Tangled and Mother Gothel's real death. The theory is supported by the similarities between Mother Gothel and the Evil Queen. The locations of the two movies are also quite similar. The Evil Queen and Mother Gothel have similar clothes, features, and symbols. Gothel's clothes in Tangled were purposely chosen to make her appear older than everyone else in Corona. She was the only one who dressed as the way she did. The gown she wore is known as a bliote. This dress was commonly worn from the 1100s to the 1300s, which suggests that Mother Gothel is from that time period. The Evil Queen also wore a bliote, even though it would have been out of the style by the time Snow White happened. When they were young, Gothel and the Evil Queen both had dark hair and high arched eyebrows, and as they aged, they had crooked noses, bony hands, and a bit of a hunchback. Now it's time to look at the connection between the locations. The exact name of the kingdom from Snow White was never revealed, but if you look at its architecture, setting, and location, you'll see that it bears a few resemblances to the kingdom in Tangled. That's right, Snow White's kingdom is actually Corona. It's been confirmed by Disney that Tangled is set in the 1780s in Germany, and there are a few details that point to this place being Bavaria. Bavaria is a region in southern Germany. It was the only place where palace onion dome spires were popular, which suggests that it could be the location in Tangled. Snow White is also set in southern Germany. The only difference is the time. Snow White takes place much earlier in the 1500s. This fits perfectly into the timeline for Gothel's life. She lived in Corona in the 1500s, and centuries later, she's still alive, preserving her youth through the powers of Sundrop Flower. The large time jump between the movies also explains why the castles in Snow White and Tangled had different structures. The construction of onion dome spires in Germany did not begin until after the 1500s. However, the castle may have undergone later renovations. This was pretty common back in those times. That wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. What do you think about this Tangled theory? Do you think Mother Gothel is Megara? Or do you think she's the evil queen from Snow White? Or maybe she's just Mother Gothel? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Also, take a look at this other recent clip by Director's Choice, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon so you never miss an episode.